Yellows. Hi, everybody. The first thing that I have to ask y'all is, how are your eyes doing? How did you sleep? How did you wake up? How is your head feeling? How are you feeling overall? And Pooja says, I couldn't sleep as usual. Why is that, Pooja? And why do you say as usual? Like, is that a normal thing for you? Honey says, eyes feel tired, maybe more due screen time, possible. Sadhna says, slept very well. Amy says, refreshed. Cynthia says, woke up, stretched. Ah, good, she says. Mandy says, eyes are clearer, feeling energized. Juliana says, I slept well and woke up refreshed. Good. Nishi says, lighter, brighter. Fantastic. Good evening, Garima. And Pooja, you're saying me too to what Cynthia said. So you woke up and you stretched and you felt good. Dana says, I had more vivid dreams, good ones, and my eyes usually are dry and burning. They feel great today. Fantastic. Mandy says, enjoyed my stretch. Alice says, slept well, seeing clearer, feeling lighter. Dilly has slept very well as well. Jasmita says, I have slept so well after a long time. That is music to my ears. Maya has also slept well. Linda said, I woke up and stretched, but slept fitfully. Shabnam says, slept well. Donna says, I'm very apprehensive and afraid of what's coming the next couple of days. Did stretch, felt good, my eyes good. Donna, tell us a little bit more. Why are you apprehensive and afraid? Is there something you're planning will happen over the next few days, or is it just a sense that something good is not going to happen in the next few days? Garima says, eyes are better, lesser dryness, slept well. Tanvir says, me too, stretched, felt very nice after. Good. Barbara has slept well. Jas didn't sleep well after 1:30 a.m. And when you woke up, Jas, how were you? Linda says, my eyes do feel a little better. No video today, my love. Amit says, a lot of stuff came up, felt stiff and achy. A lot of patterns showed up, feeling a bit better now. I'm glad. Cynthia says, I had a dream and was able to recall also. I was being a teacher's assistant. Nice. Nice. Honey says, I was guided to use the cold eye mask. Felt relaxed. And Gulnar says, I slept too much. Dolly says, I experienced less floaters in my eyes. Good. On an average, most of us have slept a little better. We've woken up fresher. We've stretched. We felt good. We had good dreams. We're even able to remember a dream. These are great signs, my darlings. These are great signs, not just of our eyes functioning better, but also of our head functioning better, our brain being better. Today, full moon ends. It started yesterday, but it's completing fully. So it was full moon yesterday. It's also a full moon today. And the thing with the full moon is that it shines its maximum light. The sun always shines its maximum light. So on a full moon, we have both the sun and moon at maximum power. In our bodies, the right eye is handled by the moon for women, and the left eye is handled by the sun for women. In men, it's the other way around. The right eye is handled by the sun and the left eye is handled by the moon, which means the possibility of light coming in as well as coming out is the highest on full moon days. I would like all of us to please begin relaxing with the eye hold. And you all may remember this from yesterday's call, which is slant eyes. You put your ring finger at the edges of your eyes, pull the eyes upwards, so you're making Chinese eyes, and then consciously, willingly, forcefully relax the forehead area. You need to do this just for about 5-10 seconds and let go of the finger. Let us do it together. If you already started, finish. And now, all of us at once, ring finger at the edge of the eye, pull it upwards, your eyes are closed, consciously relax the forehead area. Keep relaxing the forehead area. Relax, relax, release, release, releasing, relaxing, released, relaxed. Gently let go of your finger. Let your eye come back to its normal position. And one more time. Ring fingers at the edges of the eyes. Take the eyes upward. Consciously relax your eyebrows. Consciously relax your upper eyelids. Consciously relax your lower eyelids and the top of your cheekbones. Consciously relax the frowning area, center of the eyebrows. Consciously relax the back of your eyes. Consciously relax the back of your eyes. You are now traversing inside your face and following the optic nerves into the brain. Consciously relax the back of the eyes. Consciously relax the sides of your head. Consciously relax the back of your head. Consciously relax the top of your head. Release your fingers. Let your eyes come down to their normal size. Your eyes are still closed. Start relaxing and elongating your neck. Relax, relax, relax. All burdens, expectations, and responsibilities weighing down on your shoulders, offloaded, offloaded, offloaded. Continue to relax the edges of your shoulders, your upper arms, elbows, lower arms, hands, wrists, fingers. All the stresses, negativities, angers, fears, anxieties, worries that you've been forcing yourself to handle and carry, offloaded, 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 offload, offload, offloaded. Consciously relax your rib cage, but do not slouch. Relax your rib cage while holding your chest muscles firm and upwards. All the grief, panic, and overwhelm that you are carrying, offloaded, 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 offloaded. Relax your waistline. Waistline, you can shrink now. Waistline, shrinking. Shrunk, shrunken, smaller, smaller, smaller. Firm, strong waistline activated. Your waistline is the part of you that handles a lot of fears, especially fears around being safe or not safe. Safety and protection. You can increase now. Safe, safe, safer, safer, safe, safe, safer, safer, safer. Take your breath to your belly. So sorry. To your belly button and sense the strength when you breathe in. Be completely aware of your entire torso from belly button to your shoulder blades, to your neck, to your face, to your head. You are in alignment now. Align, align, aligning, aligned. Bring your attention to your lower abdomen. Relax, relax. All the suppressed, repressed, depressed, compressed emotions that are fighting for expression, overtaking your senses, you can all leave now. You can all leave now, 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 you can all leave now. You can all leave now. You can all leave now, 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 you can all leave now. You can all leave now. You can all leave now, 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 you can all leave now. You can all leave now. Lower abdomen, firmer, firmer, firming, firm, firmer and firmer, safer and safer, safer, firmer, safer, firmer, safer and safer and safer, firmer and firmer and firmer. Bring all your attention to your secret place, to your groin area, to the V where your thigh meets your torso. Relax your hips without slouching, without putting pressure on the tailbone. Raise up from your firm, toned muscle from the center of the lower abdomen, from the sides of your love handles, and make sure that your spine is correct and tall. You are in alignment. Align, align, aligning, aligning, aligned. Bring your attention to your thighs. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees. Relax your calves. Relax your shin. Start rotating your ankles clockwise, anti-clockwise. Relax your feet on the ground, gently connected on the ground, because your knees would have fallen open. So the entire base of your soles may not be on the ground, and that's fine. Start bringing your attention to your big toes. Relax, relaxing, relaxed. Start bringing your attention to your second toe. Relax, relaxing, relaxed. Bring your attention to your third toe. Relaxing, relax, relaxed. Bring your attention to your ring toe. Relax, relaxing, relaxing, relaxed. Bring your attention to your little toe. Relax, relaxing, relaxed. Your entire body is in state of calm, dynamic, relaxed awareness. Immediately become aware of your entire body, from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. You are aware of your body, how you are sitting, how your feet are placed, how your palms are, how your face is. Relax your jaws. Relax, relax, relax. All pressures that do not allow you to maintain this state of awareness, alignment, and harmony within yourself, you can all leave now. You can all leave now, 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 you can all leave now. You can all leave now. You can all leave now, 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 you can all leave now. You can all leave now. Pressures offloaded, pressures offloaded, pressures offloading, resistant pressures offloaded, stubborn pressures offloaded, hidden pressures offloaded, attachments to pressures broken, patterns of pressures broken, pressures offloaded. Your mother's pressures offloaded, your father's pressures offloaded, your child's pressures offloaded, your family's pressures offloaded, ancestral pressures offloaded, past life pressures offloaded. Any remaining pressures that I have not mentioned, offloaded, offloaded, offloaded. You are now relaxed, relaxed, fully relaxed. From this wakeful, deep sleep state, I want you to start getting ready to come out of it. Bring all your attention to the tips of your nose and start becoming aware of your breath. Your inhales, your exhales. Start becoming aware of your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, your tongue, your teeth, your jaws. Start becoming aware of the protective layer of skin that is all over the dignity of your body. Slowly start raising your hands up in a sitting stretch. Up, up, up. With your hands up, turn to your right side. Your eyes are still closed. With your hands up, come to the center. Turn to the left side. Gently raise your chin upwards and open your eyes. Blink, blink, blink faster. Blink, blink, blink. Gently bring your arms down. Look ahead of you. Look in the distance. What do you see? Whatever is in front of you, just make note of it. Look closer by. Whatever is right there in front of you, just make note of it. Have a sip of your visionary water. And start getting ready to retreat inwards again. Close your eyes. Be as relaxed as possible with your spine as erect as possible. Take all the support that you need. In your mind's eye, in front of you, you see a staircase. Run up this staircase. You will come to a landing. The landing has doors on the left side as well as the right side. You will go to the left side door first. Open it. Check. How is this particular room looking? Does it need clearing? Do you need to switch on a light? Do you need to throw stuff out of this room because there is a window at the end? Big window. A window you can easily open and throw out all the old, all the dustiness and all the haziness that you might see, all the darknesses as well that you might see. Put them out of the window. Rearrange or put in new furniture in this room. Leave the light on. Close the door. Come back on the landing. Go to the door on your right side. Open the door. Air the room. Clear out the room. Rearrange the furniture or bring in new furniture. Leave the light on. If there is already light in the room, you need not switch on more light. Close the door. Come back on the landing. Step ahead. Open the door on the left side. You know what to do? Go ahead and quickly do it. Once you're satisfied with the second room on the left, come back into the landing, open the door on the right side. Cleanse, clear, make anew the room on the right side. Make sure that the light is on or there is light already present. When you're done, you're back on the landing, and in front of you, you step and see another door on your left. Open the door, do what is required. When you're done with the third room on your left, come back to the landing, go to the third room on your right. Open the door, cleanse, clear, make anew. And when that is done, and you're out in the landing, in front of you, you see a wide open space or room. And right in the front, across this room or this open space is another door. You start running towards this door. You reach the door, you open it, you spring out into the void, into the openness, into the nothingness, and your unicorn shows up. You land on the unicorn's back and you start making your way to the full bright moon that is up ahead, in front of you or to the side of you. If you need to change direction, but head towards the moon. You are flying through space and galaxies and stars and clouds and wispiness and all kinds of colors as you head towards the moon. As you get closer and closer to the moon starts revealing moonshine. Moonshine around the moon starts lighting up the path between you and your galloping unicorn and the moon. You get as close to the moon as you can, and you disembark. When you disembark, you, your unicorn, are bathed in moonshine. You fold your hands and bow to the moon. Dear moon, please function to your optimal level in my left eye. Dear moon, please function to your optimal level in my right eye. You unfold your arms. You look in to the moon, and the moonshine sharpens its ray towards your right eye if you are a woman, and towards your left eye if you are a man. Allow this beam of light to come through. Receive it fully. The beam of light moves through your optic nerve into the opposite hemisphere of your brain and starts flowing down that side of the body. Cool, cool, calm, calm, cool, cool, calm, calm, cooler and calmer, cooler and calmer, cooler and calmer, cooler and calmer, cooler and cooler, and calmer and calmer, cool and calm. Your unicorn will nudge you when you are done. Thanking the moon for her blessings, for her moonshine, for her moonlight. You climb aboard your unicorn again, and this time you are headed towards the sun. The sun that for all its mighty fire only makes you feel warm as you head closer and closer towards it. You are not heating up. At the correct distance, your unicorn will stop and you will disembark. Folding your hands and bowing to the sun. Thank you, sun. Please work at optimal levels in my eye, in my stomach, in my life. Light the way to opportunities, people, resources, situations, and experiences where I feel warm and welcome. Unfold your arms, your hands, and start getting ready to receive the sunshine. It will sharpen to a ray and start coming in to your left eye if you're a woman, and your right eye if you're a man. Receive. It moves through the optic nerve to the opposite brain and down your body. Energized, 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 powerful, powerful, proactive, 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 proactive. Your unicorn will nudge you when you are done. Thank the sun for the life it gives all of us on earth and earth itself. Climb on your unicorn, and much as you may not wish to return, start returning. You cross galaxies and stars and skies and space and ether and colors and clouds as you start making your way back to the door where you jumped out and onto the unicorn. Your unicorn brings you safely to that door. You get off, kiss your unicorn, say you will see her or him again, open the door, run across the room, across the passage that had the 3 doors on the left and right, down the stairs and back into your mind's eye. You are now returned home to the body. Start becoming aware of your belly button. I am always at home in the body. I am always at home in the body. I am always at home everywhere in the world because I am always at home in the body. I am at home now. Stretch one foot out, stretch the other foot out, stretch your hands out, up, bend sideways. Clap your hands a few times. Rub them. Rub them till you can feel the heat pouring out of your palms, till your palms have heated up. And then with your hot palms, cup your eyes. Take off your glasses if you're wearing them. Cup your eyes. Let the heat go into the eyes. Start blinking with your palms, cupping your eyes. Blink, blink. Start blinking very fast. Blink, 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 blink. And while blinking fast, start bringing your palms down. Have a sip of water. Look ahead in front of you. You remember how earlier in our tale you looked at what was in front of you in the distance. How is that looking to you now? Is it sharper? Is it blurred? Is it better defined? Is there more depth when you are looking? Bring your eyes to what is right in front of you. Take a look at what you saw earlier. Are you seeing it any differently? Is it deeper? Is it brighter? Is it clearer? Or is it fuzzy? Let me know. Take your time. If you need to stretch again, stretch again. And Neelu, so good to have you with us, Ma. Will you please take a look at how everybody is doing on the group and let me know?
Hey Nidhu, so glad to be here. I got a little late because my net went a little slow, but I actually don't blame my net, Nidhu, because I love lazy Sundays, and I think my net is just tuned into that and takes its own time on a Sunday for me to get on.
True. But it's all good,
And
no? Everything in divine timing.
Absolutely. And I slept amazing after yesterday's call, Nidhu. And you know me, I normally don't sleep in the afternoons. But today I wanted to sleep in the afternoon and I did. And I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. It is definitely the voice of somebody who slept in the afternoon and slept a bit too much in the afternoon.
Good. I'm glad. Did you wake up feeling fresh?
Yes. And in the evening when I woke up, my first thought was, Oh my God, I'm getting late. I have to get onto the call.
Okay, ma. And how was this
Okay.
for you? Were you able to open the doors and the rooms? And how was your unicorn?
Yes,
Neelu, your voice has gotten muted.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. I actually, to be very honest, was not able to do the meditation from the very beginning because I joined in a little bit late. But because it's
Okay.
your meditation, I just jumped in between. So
Okay.
yes. Yeah, yeah, happily. I think I do that all the time. I take that liberty with you for sure. I don't think I take that with anybody else, but I take it with you and I want to thank you, even though I've never said that before, but thank you. Yes, I did, and weirdly enough, the same unicorn diary that you gifted me was right in front of me. So yeah, the doors is there, and very happily so with my unicorn.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Tell me how everybody's doing on the group.
Yes, I am. I'm checking the group. I did see a question on the group where people have already gotten on after taking on your package yesterday, and I'm just getting to that as well. This is okay. So Annette says brighter. Amy says sharper. Heather says blurred. Rashna says brighter. Meeta says brighter. Vandana says everything looking brighter. Nilesh says blurred. Cynthia clearer. Barbara much clearer, brighter, deeper. Jacinda says more clearer. Alice crystal clear. Rachna says and feel relaxed. Sadhna says notice more details. Maya says brighter. Anil says blurred for a minute. Now it's fine. Delber says better clarity. Bandana says better. Chitra says didn't feel any difference. And if if I recall correctly, Nidhu, I think yesterday also after one or two exercise, Chitra was saying that she wasn't really noticing any differences, and you had said that's absolutely fine. And excuse me, Swati says clearer. Cynthia says yes, more details. Anita says sharper, more details. Linda says that felt great. I ride the unicorn in my dreams a lot. Linda, welcome to my world as well. Renee says when we did the right side, I saw a buck deer, and when we did the sun on the left side, a dragon and a turtle came in. I'm seeing better. Nidhu, Renee, said dragon, and that's it. I think that's all I ended up focusing on, honestly. So, Juliana said brighter and clearer. Tanveer says, I see clear with more deeper definition. Chitra, feeling relaxed with the experience. Oh, she just said, okay, but feeling relaxed with the experience. And Swati has asked about the visionary water. Swati, it's already on the group as well. It's another way of charging the water. We'll and Nishi, thank you. You put it on as well. Romlin says sharper, clearer depth definition. Swati says relaxed. Shami says earlier blurry, now better. And I'm feeling calm and relaxed. And that is okay.
Awesome.
Connie says my
Awesome.
right eye is still a little hazy. Other than that, I feel much lighter. And that's
Good.
the vein that it's all going on in. Beautiful white unicorn, brighter, lovely meditation. Yeah, that's how it's going on.
Fantastic.
There
Fantastic.
was a question, Nidhu, that I saw on the group where, the people who have already taken on the package are on.
Yeah.
Should I just bring it up right away?
No, Neil, just hang on. Just
Okay,
hang
okay,
on.
okay.
Because what I want to mention is a little bit about the rooms. And I think Gwen mentioned that she has something in her eye. I want to speak to Gwen. I definitely want to have a word with Chitra. Just sometime back on the group as well, Neelu, before the call started, she had shared that she was actually going through quite a bit. Like she carries many symptoms of quite a few unwellnesses in the body. So I definitely want to speak to both of them. But before that, my darlings, let me tell you, the first room that you went into were your ears. You went into your left ear and then you went into your right ear. The second room you went into was your eye, your left eye and your right eye. And the third room you went into were your nostrils, your left nostril, sorry, and your right nostril. And the room that you ran down and the door that you jumped out of was your third eye. So you ran down your forehead and jumped out from your third eye. And when you came back through that door as well. So for each of you all to gauge, how are your ears doing? How are your eyes doing? How is your nostril doing? Was it clear? Were these rooms clear? Or were they easily cleared? Because that's also fine. When you go into a room, you're also accessing that particular side's brain hemisphere. So you could have seen a pattern on the left side. You could have seen a pattern on the right side. It could have crisscrossed. Maybe something on the left was clear. Maybe something on the right was clear. So it tells you where, in which hemisphere as well, you may be seeing damned energies. And by damned, I don't mean like slang. I mean like a dam, like waters have dams. So like that, our energies can get jammed and damned. And the things that jam and dam our energies maximum are the ones that we looked at yesterday. Negativities, stress, anger, regrets, lies. All of these give rise to what become either perpetual hamsters on a wheel in the brain, or they give rise to a fixed notion, a fixed idea, a fixed perspective, also known as a judgment. When a cat touches a hot stove, she normally jumps back. But after that, the cat will not touch another stove, even if it's cold. And this is how our brain also reacts. When things happen to us, our way of seeing becomes just that. Stove means it's hot, stay away. If you've ever had a bad experience with, let us say, driving a car, it becomes about not driving that car anymore. It takes time to get back. Usually the first couple of times something like this happens, we have people, we have support systems, they say, it's okay, you're fine now, go ahead. And then it happens again. And it sinks in that all stoves are hot stoves. And what that does is it starts limiting, blurring our eyes. Our eyes like to see what is familiar because our brain likes what is familiar. Our minds like what is familiar. And so we decide, this I can do. This I cannot do. This is for me. This is for other people. When our eyes start to open up, when we bring in more light, like we brought in more light just now. We met the moon, we met the sun, we received the light. You want to just mute yourself? Thank you, Mom. What was I saying? Yes. So when we bring in the light, and you all will remember from yesterday's call, do you all remember, my darling, what is light? It's of course light. But what is light? What are the energies of light? Neelu, will you tell me the answers?
Yes, there is I am.
I am. Good.
Truth. Light is clarity.
Good. Excellent.
It's the truth. And Anna says, I am.
Right.
And there is another I am, and there is another light is clarity.
Nice. Light
Light
is clarity.
is the medium, right, Nidhu?
It is, Ma. Light is a medium, but it's also an energy. I mean, what is not? Everything is an energy. So light is a medium by which we see. In that seeing, light ends up representing feeling lighter. It ends up a lightness in our head as well. Not in a dizzy kind of way, but just cool, calm, clear heads are very light heads. Cool, calm, clear minds and brains invariably have wonderful eyesight. So light is, yes, it is truth. It is clarity. It is awareness. It is love. It is positivity. It is success. It is money. It is encouragement. It is praise. It is compliments. It is everything that makes us feel good. Would you like to be lighter and lighter, or would you like to be heavier and heavier? Lighter and lighter, obviously, right? That was like a moot question. You want to be lighter and lighter. In our bodies, while we are constantly absorbing light, there's constant light within us. The two eyes that we have, these take in the maximum amount of light. What happens to this light once it goes in is how we respond or react to certain situations. So when there is light, when there is somebody praising you a lot, when somebody is encouraging you, when somebody is paying you lots of compliments, if that light is going in and the head is dark and the head is heavy, it cannot receive the light. And therefore we then react in ways that say, no, not really. Somebody says you're wearing nice clothes and you say, oh, this is so many years old. It's just a rag I put on for today. You know, we find ways to diminish the light that's coming in. As our eyes clear, we start receiving more and more light. In 5D, we live with crystalline light. Crystalline light is light that is crystalline in nature, where a crystal holds the light. So our cellular structure is becoming more and more crystalline as we ascend, which means that we've got to be able to hold more and more light. And this means that we would have to take care of all the things that bring the darkness and the heaviness in us. In the way that you've understood the energy of light, tell me, my darlings, what is the energy of darkness?
I'm
What do
looking into
you,
the group, Nidhu.
yeah, and what do you think, Neelu? What is the energy of darkness?
Dark.
Stuck? Excellent. Excellent. What else?
Heavy, dark,
Ex-
black,
Superb.
not light.
Superb. Heaviness is a huge aspect of dark energies. What else?
I'm heading into the
Neelu, your voice is muted.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Yes, thank you. So Garin says fear, Connie says oppression, Charmaine says jealous, Gwen says blocked, Romlin says density, Teresa says hidden information, Charmaine says hate, Shruti says negativity, Garin again says fear, Connie says disgust, hurt, grief, depression says Swati, Connie again says sadness, Chitra says heavy, and grief. Annette says evil. Delbert says darkness, feels blind, stuck. Jasmeeta says anger, hatred, anything heavy. Anil says darkness, sad. Rachna says heavy. Cynthia says contrast.
Superb.
And yeah,
Superb.
lots of, yes. And heavy, negative, dark, fear, lies. Sadhana says critical. Yeah. Sadhana also says
Yes.
control, fear, sadness, anger, lack of trust.
Beautiful. Beautiful. In the light of awareness, can you see how quickly you could identify darkness and how it took time to identify the light? How in the darkness, instantly you knew what it was. Because for most of us, we have been living in the darkness of 3D. There is one more thing that is an aspect of darkness, and that is ignorance. Ignorance is one of the darkest energies. Ignorance is when we cannot take feedback from others or from the universe. When for you it is, I am going to make this job work. Job is not working. You have tried. You have done the same thing for years and years. It's not working. But in the ignorance that there could be another possibility, that you could leave, that you could do something new to have new responses and reactions and results, there is darkness. In 5D, we immediately align to feedback. When we use the decrees, you will invariably get feedback in seconds. Okay, in minutes. Okay, in hours. But feedback you will get. I am behaving like this. I have this problem. My life is stuck because instantly an answer will come. That is the universe talking to you. Light is also knowledge. It's wisdom. It's maturity. It's everything that makes us feel good, free, warm, safe, blessed, loving, loved. Did I say blessed?
Yes, you did.
When light comes in, this is what starts happening to us. Because, tell me why, my darling. Because, take a wild guess. You know we're talking about the eyes, you know we're talking about the brain because that is how the eyes see. So when light comes in, what is the automatic thing that takes place?
You start seeing.
You start seeing. But what do you start seeing? And how do you start seeing? You start seeing because the clouds of ignorance and darkness get dispelled. I want to ask you one question about money. And we're going to give a decree and then we're going to look for the answer in the light that the decree brings. Ready?
Ready.
How far away is the money you are seeking from you? Ignorance dispelled. Ignorance dispelled. Darkness dispelled. Expelled. Repelled. Darkness dispelled. Darkness dispelled. Darkness dispelled. Darkness dispelled. Repelled. Expelled. Ignorance gone, all gone. Darkness gone, all gone. Confusion dispelled. Confusion dispelled. Stress dispelled. Negativities dispelled. Lies dispelled. Regrets dispelled. Anger dispelled. Worries dispelled. Stress dispelled. Gone, all gone. Close your eyes, see the distance. Be far-sighted. How far away is the money? Can you see the money? Is it on its way to you? Is it very far? Is it very close? Is it medium? Is it traveling towards you? Check everything.
Nidhu, Pooja says, it's in my hands, in my palms. And it says, feel it in the horizon. Connie says, not even close. Gwen says, on me, in me, to me, very close, in my hands, and more coming. Teresa says, yes, and it says, blurry. I was about to say that actually it's right in front of me because I always have some money with me on my table where I work. It doesn't matter whether it's a rupee coin or a 100 rupee note or a 500 rupee note. I always have something here next to me. And the third thing that was coming to my mind is, hopefully in all our heads, Tom Cruise is just shouting, show me the money.
And Nilu, this is so amazing, but I'm not surprised that you got it. Money tip number 1. Keep money where you can see it. A lot of us hide money. When you hide money, it means you don't want somebody else to see it because obviously you know where it's hidden. But the thing is, then money also hides. Then you can't see it clearly. For anybody who said not even close or can't see it or can't sense it, because you can also sense what you're seeing if you're not seeing it so clearly. Keep money at your work table. Keep your jar of money close by. Put change in it. Put rupees, dollars, euros in it. Keep a little bit poking out from under your computer. Put a little money between your phone and the covering of the phone. Of course, that hides it, but you're always using your phone. And there's always money, therefore, close by. Don't keep all your money where you can and others can see it. The point is that you're always then keeping an eye out for money. Close your eyes again. Quickly run up the stairs, down the passage, through the room, out, through the door. Stand on the ledge at the door. Moonshine, show us the money. Sunshine, show us the money. Come back, run back, down the stairs, into your third eye, into your belly button. I am always at home in the body. Open your eyes and now check again. Where is the money? How far away is it?
Okay, I'm waiting for, and Rakhi says, within me. And because the time is exactly that, say 7, just about 7 when you said this, and the post have also come in again at around 7, just repeating that. Annette says, much closer, waiting for me to grab it. Linda says, in my hands. Chitra says, on my table. Amanda says, money right in front of me now. I see it raining down. Vita Happen says, it's in my hand. Cynthia says that the money is next to me. Swati says, in my hand. Bandana says, in my room. Jasmita says, I could still see it there. Delba says, yes, money is there. And Pooja says, piled up in my hands. And Connie says, I live for money and money lives to me. And Anil says, money is flowing on the top of my head. Oh, and Nishi, thank you. Nidhu, Nishi actually put the gif of Tom Cruise. Thank you, Nishi. Amanda says, money is nearer after the decrease. I know it is coming. I often leave money around. I sleep on some money, but that is hidden.
And that's fine. You always know it's there. Sometimes you forget, but you know it's there. Hide whatever has to be hidden. Keep it in your bank accounts. Keep it safe. But some money, keep where you can see it. At your work table, it's fantastic to keep some money. It's fantastic to even play with some of that money as you are working.
Nidhu, it's not something that I ever decided to do consciously, but my gold chain and sometimes this one set of gold earrings that I wear off and on, when I take them off, I actually do end up just keeping them right next to me on the table before I move it back into, a safer place, so to speak. But invariably something or the other is around. And I had no idea that this is money tip number one. And I'm so glad that I was just doing it anyway.
See, my darling, Neelu is a wonderful money magnet. She attracts money from all kinds of places, good sums of monies. So there are also these well-kept secrets that money people have, that they don't even know that they're doing, but they are doing, like Neelu is doing. The other thing that I want to say about money is for sure, my darlings, once you have kept some money there, your attention is going to go there. Count the money whenever you can. Even if you counted it yesterday and you feel like counting it again, you count the money. Counting the money is a way of the brain aligning towards counting more. Have your sip of water. Close your eyes again. Run up the stairs. Stand at the landing. You know that the left door has a clean, aired out, beautiful room. You're going to open the door and you're going to see money. Keep the money in clean, neat stacks. Once that is done, come out. Go to the room on the right. There will be money there. Keep it in clean, neat stacks. Come back. Go to the second room on the left. See the money. If the money is not there, just say, I can't see the money here. You can leave now. The money is not yet here. You can leave now, and the money will appear. Go to the second room on the right. See the money. Keep it neatly. Maybe some of you all want to put it in a drawer or a beautiful cupboard or in a showcase or just on shelves. However you do, keep the money well. Come back out into the passageway. Go to the room on the left, the third room on the left. See the money. Come back out. Do the same on the third room on your right. Once you're done, you're going to come out in the passageway before you enter the room that leads to the third eye door, and you're going to stand there and you're going to look around very satisfied, very happy, very gleeful. Maybe your hands are on your hips, maybe they are crossed over, but I want you to survey your kingdom and your rooms of monies. And then slowly start walking back down the passage. React however you want to each room, knowing that the money is behind the door. Come back to the landing. Take another look again. Feel absolutely joyful, grateful, happy, contented, satisfied, and slowly make your way down the staircase. Return to the TV of your third eye in your mind. Bring your attention to your belly button. I am always at home in the body. I am always a natural magnet to monies. I am always attracting monies. All my senses are programmed to invite and welcome money always. I am always attracting, inviting, and welcoming money, money solutions, money experiences, luxuries, and high-flying lifestyles. I am always living the life of a multimillionaire. Allow the words to sink in. I always have more money than I know what to do with. I always have permission and blessings from my family and my ancestors to have more money than they ever had. Sorry, I have to clear my throat there. I always make more than enough money. I always live the life of my dreams. I am always in a healthy balance of giving and receiving monies. I am always happy to see money and its many energies of friends, love, laughter, happiness, compliments, roses, squirrels, peacocks, four-leaf clovers, and other good energies. I am always open to money. I am always comfortable around people who have more money than me. I am always comfortable around wealth. I always have a prosperous heart and an abundant mind. I find you moneyed. Money finds you. I find you wealthy. Wealth finds you. Money finds you easily. You find money easily. Wealth finds you easily. You find wealth easily. And so it is, and so be it, for the highest good of all, with harm to none. Amen. Done deal. And all of y'all just say done deal. Rub your palms. Increase the heat in your palms. Cover your eyes. Blink. Blink. Blink quickly. Blink, 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 blink. While blinking rapidly, bring your palms down. Look ahead where you looked much earlier in our story. How are you seeing now? Look closer by. How are you seeing now? And whenever the group is ready, Neelu, tell me how they're doing.
Yes. And Bill and Nidhu, I just wanted to say, during this entire bit, from the moment of I think was it going back down the stairs and the decree starting. It was 7:07, and for a full minute you gave the decrees going in past 7:07, but it started at that time, and I just wanted to bring that up.
Thank you. Wow. We have angels listening in, supporting us, blessing us, and for sure guiding us to the next step. Because now that our eyes have opened and our brains have opened and they've opened to a money vibration, undoubtedly in minutes, in hours, on the same day, within 24 hours, you will get money or a money message or a money opportunity. Keep your awareness open.
And people are pouring their responses in. Excuse me. Nilesh says, this time it feels much calmer. Abbas says, amen. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. And she said she was yawning. She said that missed most of it, but I feel expansion in my energy. Her energy is expansive. Romlin says, joyfully seeing clearly, singing. I'm not seeing the name. I think it's Bandana who's posted this picture of a living room with money like all over the place and saying money in the room. Delver says we are so lucky. Cynthia says clear, the clear smiley face, party popper. Gulnar says done deal. Cynthia says everything so beautiful. Swati says sharper. Raki says done deal. Linda says clearer, sharper. Jasmita says clearer, brighter. Raki says amen. Donna says, I feel calm, which is a miracle, double exclamation. Swati says, rich. Amanda says, sharper. Donna, actually, I just want to say this. Donna has these toothy words that she uses, which I'm never able to pronounce, but when she writes them, it just sounds like, you're on this awesome roller coaster and you just came down and you were like screaming in happiness. She has these two, three words, whoosh and something else. I wish, Donna, please write them down if you can hear me right now. I think everybody should hear those words and get that energy. And Christine says, lots of money coming, waiting for me to find a knowledgeable, honest person to help me with the correct and safe vehicle to hold and protect the funds.
It will happen. It will happen. The decree will bring a perfect, trustworthy person to you now. It will happen. I feel like it won't happen directly, that it will happen through somebody, but it will happen. Neelu, I just want you to check on Chitra. I want you to check on Gwen, and I want you to check on Jasmita.
Right. In fact, I do see Jasmita and Gwen also. I did see on our dashboard. Chitra, I'm unable to see, so I'm just putting this out there. Chitra, in case you have logged on via broadcast, we would not be able to see you and therefore unmute you. Please may I request you to use your computer and definitely write your name in when you're prompted to write your name in, because I can see a lot of anonymous. In case that's one of you, unable to therefore bring you on. Gwen is here, Jasmita is here. Nidhu, who would you like me to get on first?
May I speak to Jasmita?
And we're also just wanted to tell you we are pretty much full house once again today, Nidhu, which is why it's taking me a bit of time to scroll up and down. And Jasmita, here she is. Jasmita, you're unmuted. Hi. Jasmita.
Hi, Jasmita. Jasmita, are you on mute at your end? Okay, you'll figure it out. Jasmita, we cannot hear Jasmita. You can leave now. We don't know why. You can leave now. We are not being able to speak to Jasmita. You can leave now. Neelu, let's have a word with Gwen.
Hi, Gwen. You've been unmuted.
Hi, Nidhu. Wonderful to hear you. Hi, Nidhu.
Hi, Gwen. Hi, my dragon girl. How you are doing?
Kind of a mix. During your last meditation. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe how close money was when you first asked. Like it was just right in front of my heart.
Nice.
Seriously, why am I looking out there for it? It's right here.
And if
Yeah.
it was close to your heart, that would be a message that you have to open your heart to money. You may be right now looking at money through the mind. So you may be planning things around money, whereas you only have to just open your heart to money. Everybody, my darlings, just receive this. So keep your palms facing upward. Open, opening, opening, open, 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 opened, opened and opened and opened, opened and opened and opened and opened, opened. Whatever is refusing to open, safe to open, safe to open, safer to open, safest to open, 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 open more, opening more, opened more, opened more and more and more, opened totally, opened completely, opened fully. You are open now. In your mind, please repeat, I am open now. And whenever you're ready, Gwen, tell us how you are.
Hmm. I was feeling a lot of layers come off of my heart, and cage being unlocked and opened, and the back of my heart being open, and looking at my land with mixed feelings uh, because of the location and where I want to put my tiny home. It's at the edge of the property, and where the road was partly built, it's just over a garbage dump.
Oh my. So
But
you
it's
are
one of
not
the few
seeing.
places where, yeah, so it's one of the few places where on my property that I don't see a trailer park that's directly below the property, and yet the vista and the river and the mountains are so gorgeous, and then right closest to me is my past. I'm living in a trailer park, and yet those are homes. Those are people's homes that they love, and they're there. So I'm
Do you
feeling very
mean,
mixed feelings about where I want to
right.
be, and yet it's my birth earth, and there's places that are lovely on that property as well. It's just they will take a lot more to be
And what you have just described, my darling, is what you are also seeing in your future. Because when you look ahead, or when you look at what is ahead in your physical space, that is how your future will be. So you are seeing gorgeousness, but you're also seeing this garbage dump.
there. Yeah.
What can we do about this? Is there a physical solution to this garbage dump?
Well, it can be covered up.
But that means it will
It's
rot
not
and
the
fester.
well, it's not the only garbage dump on that property. That my dad had a trailer park and he had a landfill, and that's mostly on my sister's property, and it's all been covered up. And mine's partly covered up. Part of it is the road is built on top of it, and part of it is out and even onto the next property right next to mine.
Immediately, let us begin the movement of this. So either something will physically take place, or your eyes will not see and pick up on it, because all you want to pick up on is the beauty of how your future is. Whether for you that is the river and the road and the mountains, or whether for you that is forests and lakes, whatever that is for you, we want to get this garbage dump out of the way. So 10 times, Gwen, just say, garbage dumps, you can leave now.
Garbage dump, you can leave now. Garbage dump, you can leave now. Garbage dump, you can leave now. Garbage dump, you can leave now. Garbage dump, you can leave now. Garbage dump, you can leave now. Garbage dump, you can leave now. Garbage dump, you can leave now. Garbage dump, you can leave now. Garbage dump, you can leave now.
Check the vista again. Tell me what you are looking at, what you are seeing, and what is the reaction coming up.
So now I'm seeing the river and the mountains and the clouds lifting off the Mission Mountains, which I haven't seen since I've been here. There's glaciers up there, Glacier Park up there.
Wow.
And then I come back to where I was at this a little later than this last Sunday. And one of the things that we did growing up is it's a tree farm, so we take trees out that were diseased, and there's a lot of diseased trees on my property because they weren't taken out. But was on my sister's land, and she had a couple piles of flash, the limbs and everything from the trees that had been cut into firewood links, and we were burning. One was smoldering, and then a friend brought and put a whole bunch of stuff, files from her husband that had died, on the other pile before we started it. And then they started it, and they tried to start it last year, and what came to me after my right eye got singed, I didn't have my glasses on, and I almost ran into I know I'm so stuck in the story right now. I almost hit my eye with a limb, and I backed away, but at the same time, the heat lashed out, and it singed my eye, and I started seeing flashing at the corner of it. And so I went to the other fire and just tried to blink my eye, and not realizing I needed to get moisture on it right away. And when I got home and I got moisture in it, and I sunk into the bath, I realized that I had a phoenix wing on my right side. And then I saw an injured young phoenix that had been trapped in that fire that they tried to start last year, and they couldn't start it. And it had been injured and stuck in that fire for a year. And so when I added some fuel to it, it lashed out, because I was in that spot where they tried to start the fire. And then it attached to me. And my little one, my inner child, has been feeling it, and it released earlier this morning to Thor, because she wanted to keep it as a pet. But can't do that, it's a phoenix. But the eye, though it's been getting better, especially with yesterday, I was able to see and use smaller print. There's like this veil or cloud or knot in the right eye that just doesn't want to release. It feels like something's there, but I can't physically feel anything there. But it's blocking the vision, and very different vision in each eye. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Thank you for letting me talk that out.
And you mentioned that there was something in your eye. You know, and I feel like some of this is the garbage that you see or saw. How is your eye right now?
It's better than it was when I first woke up, but it hurt. There's actually like an ache and little stabbing pains in the right eye. And usually my right eye is the good eye and the left eye is weaker. And now I can see clearly out of my left eye. And my right eye is like a veil, and then it flick away and then come back down. And so it's a little blurry, but boy, compared to yesterday, it's not blurry at all. That all was amazing.
Okay. Well, let's do something for it right now. And is the word you're using blurry?
Yeah, blurry. Yeah.
Okay, so there are two reasons why our eyes blur when we look at something unfamiliar and when we are faced with a lie. Which one is it?
It's actually both.
On a scale of 0 to 10, how much is the blurriness?
What was the scale again?
0 to 10. Are you going to say 12?
I am.
Okay.
On the corner of the eye, it's 12. If I'm looking straight ahead, it's 11.
Got it. On the corner of the eye.
Outer corner.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where it got changed.
Okay, close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. And check.
There's now a white dot that's moving from along the lower rim of the eye toward the center. And as I blink, it comes and goes. So there's one up to the upper right, not corner, but coming toward the center, and the other one is diagonally down, just like on the eyelid, the bottom of the eyelid, and they come and go.
Are your eyes closed?
They were open.
They were open. Close them again.
Okay.
And check now.
With them open or closed?
Open.
Yeah, the veil is still, it's changing, and it's moving, which is very good, because before it was.
Okay, close your eyes again.
And it's thinner.
Okay, close your eyes. Everybody, please keep your eyes closed too. Clear. Clear. Clearer. Clearer. Cleared. Cleared. Cleaned. Cleaned. Cleaned and cleared. Take your time, Gwen, and check.
When you first started the decree, it was like a needle in the eye, and then it converted to like a little piece of grit. Feels like it's a little piece of grit. And as I open them, when I first open them, there's the veil, the whitish veil, and then as I keep them open and blink, it's moving.
Is this the veil of illusion?
Checking,
Sorry.
yes, yeah. And when in checking the sight, it's equal with my left eye now.
Good. Good.
The veil of illusion.
Yeah, the veil of illusion.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
that and
What is the
staying
biggest
what
illusion you
I
are?
come from. That I can't be who I want to be in the world or that who I'm meant to be in the world because I come from garbage.
Removed. Reframe, reframe, reframe. Say the sentence again.
I can't be who I'm meant to be in the world because I come from hillbilly garbage.
Switch, switched. Try the sentence again.
What garbage?
But try the sentence now. What would be the truthful sentence?
I am who I am because of where I come from.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You know, one of the things in the morning after you stretch, because that is number one, to stretch and to do the, to do the, yeah, to do the full stretch. But immediately after that, and there were quite a few people on the group already doing it, but I find that either to say thank you or I love you is great. And there are actually four thank yous or I love yous, whichever you are more comfortable with to begin with, that are so crucial to our well-being. Number one, God. So thank you, God. Number two,
Thank you, God.
thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. However they were, because they did to us what was done to them. And what was done to their parents was done to, however they were. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. And the last is thank you, body.
Thank you, body. Thank you, Mom.
So
thank you, God. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you, body. Or whatever. And whenever you can get to the I love you, God. I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. I love you, body.
I love you, God.
So,
I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad. I love you, body. Yeah.
Beautiful. And see what happens to your life in 3 days. In 3 days, you stretch and you say this. You just see what happens. It's incredible. And of course, always keep an eye out for the most tangible sign where the universe lets you know that you're on the right track, which is with money messages, unexpected monies, and money opportunities. Because the universe knows that we all respond to what is the most tangible. And money is one of the most tangible energies that all of us respond to. So the universe always tries to speak our language. So watch out for these. And Gwen, how is your eye? How is the whale?
So the veil is again moving, and it seems to be moving toward the inner eye where it can be flushed. So that's
good.
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 Yeah.
That is good. That is good. And please close
your
eyes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Please close your eyes. Everybody, just warm up the tips of your fingers. If you have candles close by or a tea light close by, just move the tips of your fingers through the top end of the flame. Be careful. If you've never done this, then just put your fingers close to the flame. Let there be some heat in the fingers. And with those hot fingers, just wipe your closed eyes from the inner to the outer. 3 times. From the inner to the outer. From the inner to the outer. And one last time, Gwen, having done that, just check. How are your eyes right now?
Oh, so much better.
Nice. Nice. Heat on closed eyes is very comforting and cooling for the eyes. Cool water, especially visionary water, on open eyes is very cooling and calming for the eyes. If you have hot, tired, burning styes in the eyes, please put hot compresses, warm compresses, or dip your fingers in hot water, like not so hot that it's burning, but nice, comfortable hot water and wipe your eyes 3 times. You will be amazed at what takes place. Also, the water exercise. 1 sip in the mouth, hold it, 2 seconds, 5 seconds, swallow it. Another sip, hold it for 1 to 2 minutes, spit it out. It's, some days, some of my days begin at 5:30 a.m. in the morning and don't finish till about 12 midnight. And on those days, this is, of course, I use the decrease and I do my handholds, but this is my one immediate go-to. Sometimes I am on back-to-back calls, and because I see with my ears, my eyes reflect some amount of tiredness. Immediately, I have the water and I am good to go. It is, if you're going back to back to back, you're doing a lot of things in the day, some basic eye care is required. Even if you can't remember to turn your gaze away from the gadget or from your computer or from your book and look into the distance, this water can always be done. Just quickly go to the washroom, have a sip, swallow. Have a sip, hold for 1 or 2 minutes, spit out, and you will see how much more sharper you are. By the way, what we do with the water in the mouth is actually cool the brain. And because the brain cools, the eyes feel better. And vice versa also takes place. When you put warm compresses or slight heat on the eye from inner to outer, the eyes calm down, so the mind and brain also calm down. There's one more secret to the eyes, but I think we've spent a lot of time already, and I would love for you guys to come back on the new moon call that will happen on the 12th. And till then, we're going to have daily decrees that are taking place. Daily decrees that are taking place, daily tips that are taking place. I'm going to share all the iconic mudras. A couple of them we spoke about and did on the call yesterday as well. It's half the month of April. So we will finish this, I think, on the 13th of April, because 13th of April, the next package will come in on the Mystic Lotus. Awesome Love and Health Tele Summit. But till then, stick around, speak 5D, make your eyes, make your mind, make your brain calmer, cooler, more efficient, lighter, crystalline, together with a bunch of us who've already signed up. I'm going to let Neelu and Shilpa share the details of how you can be part of this on the group itself, and I look forward to seeing you there as well. If you have any questions,
Nidhu?
yes, Ma?
Nidhu? I'm sorry,
yes?
I am coming in and kind of interrupting you, because before you say your goodbyes for today, I wanted to share something on your behalf with everybody. If I may please quickly get permission.
Yes, please, of course.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, magic words. Yes, thank you. All right. So this is something that happened yesterday post the call. All right, people. And I don't know if anybody else had any similar experiences. If you did, please do share them on the group. But I simply had to share this, Nidhu. As Nidhu mentioned on the call yesterday also, that her power hasn't, it's been stable for 7 years. There was only that one period in between where she had to get the glasses on just for reading, and that also she managed to push herself because she was not able to read her precious favorite books. And yesterday, after the call, like for a good hour, if not longer, she couldn't find her glasses, but she could see everything clearly. So basically what I told Nidhu is that you have to write a testimonial for yourself. Okay. Post my call, my vision got clearer and brighter. Didn't need my glasses. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I actually forgot about, but yes, that's true. That is true. And I have no doubt that was also have been true for y'all as well. Of course, there was a series of activities that we did yesterday. We haven't done so many, but today we are using the energies of the sun rays and the moon rays to do that for us. On the program coming up from the 31st, so you have 2 days to also experience the divine eye drops, which is on yesterday's call and will work on the replay as well. And come along. It's very simple work on a daily basis. There's a daily decree that you just have to say out loud. There is the video that you saw on yesterday's call that is daily, that is required on a daily basis, which is the green color, clean, clear. And in fact, it's going to be a slightly longer video. It's going to be another brand new video that will be up on the group on the 31st. And in any case, when all of us get together with a common goal, each one of us benefits cosmically, which means that you do not know how you are contributing in your presence. But your very presence means that you, as well as the others, will have results that would be far higher than were you to do it by yourself or just with 1 or 2 calls. The new moon The new moon call that I'm talking about will be like the completion of the work that we have already started from yesterday. Like we do a lot of entity and negativity and darkness clearings on the new moon call. So you also want to be there for that. And this time you also want to see more about how things are leaving, what is leaving, and the joy of knowing that more light has entered your life and your eyes and your brain and your body. Remember, my darlings, we're all going to be pushed towards more crystalline cellular structures. What we are doing is we are preparing for the inevitable. We are strengthening ourselves. We are being proactive in our ascension. So join us, be there, and Nilu, will you quickly run them through the package and the special rates that we have on?
Yes, absolutely. Before just starting off, I know I'm just throwing the figures out, but here it is. Package, what the entire program is daily decrees, unique recorded videos and audios, daily eye care tips, including unique eye mudras. You have a daily morning 1-second routine. You obviously have community care and support on Telegram, and definitely Q&A with Nidhu. So see better, manifest faster with package A, which is 5 divine energy eye drop transmissions and 13 days of decrees on Telegram. Normally would have costed you 11,500 rupees or $181. But just for you right now, it is at 6,300 rupees or $99. And should you not want to go through with the divine energy eye drops and would just like to stay with the decrees, you can still do that. That option would have normally costed you 5,500 rupees or $85. It is yours for the taking for only 799 rupees and $17. And no, Linda, you've already paid. You do not have to pay again. That question just popped up, Nidhu, so I did bring it up. And yes, and that is pretty much it. The payment options are on the Telegram group. You will have them once again in your replay. Nidhu, I know it's been some time, but I just wanted to check in with you just in case we do have 5 minutes more. Chitra is finally here.
Oh, let us speak to her.
Awesome. Thank you for that guess again. And Chitra, you're unmuted. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi, Chitra.
Hello. Hi, Nidhu. So I'm so blessed to be able to have an interaction with you. I'm really thank you so much for calling me.
It's so nice of you to say that. Chitra, how are your
Yes.
eyes doing? How does your head feel? How are you doing?
Overall, I don't have any eye issues as such. Of course, in between, I did have a month back, I did have a boil in my outer of the left eye. which I initially thought it was a guy, but it turned out to be a boy, and it took more than a month to settle down by itself with no medication at all. But as such, I do not have other eye issues. Of course, with age, I have got specs. I'm in my mid 40s, so in the last 2-3 years I've been using specs only for close reading. And yeah, but I do a lot of I get a lot of heaviness on my brows, and then it becomes turns into a very bad headache. And but I have been having migraine since childhood. So I have had I'm a classic migraine case, and I over the years it has come down but not gone completely. And I know my triggers for migraine. I have typically 5 triggers. So any one of those can trigger that if I'm exposed to that. So, yeah, but as mentioned in the afternoon when I was reading about your decrease, and I mentioned my other health issues which you have seen. So yeah, those are more concerning to me at this point in time.
Oh, and what is the most distressing symptom of everything that you are dealing with?
Okay, so I have a lot of last 3-4 years I'm suffering with chronic IBS. My IBS is not like very, extreme constipation or extreme diarrhea. It's somewhere. It's not loose at all. It is a semi kind of thing. Very sticky stools, and it takes a long while, long time for me, especially of late, to completely offload myself. So irritable bowels is a big cause of this thing for me, and because of that, I know that I'm also struggling to lose weight. I have put on a lot of kgs in the last few years, also because of my sedentary lifestyle, in the sense that I have to sit in front of the system and do the work all the time, and also I have a lot of stress in life. I have gone through a lot in life, so uh, yeah. So maybe all of it has piled on to me, and I have kind of, I don't know, one after another, some or the other health issues I'm facing. I've been in a very toxic relationship,
Right.
but I'm not able to end it because I have 2 kids. So it's a lot dealing with all of it, and I never realized that it is affecting my health. So I mean, I never realized the mind brain gut connection until I started suffering heavily.
Right. So
So
so you
typically, and also whenever I talk about this to anybody, or even think about it, I have a lot of pressure on my lower back. It hurts so badly. It just like, tightens, and it's kind of, there's too much of pressure on my lower back. And then also often in between, it had said 3 years back, I was having a lot of hyperacidity, for which I took treatment, in the sense of only medicines, obviously, because actually I went to a gastro, and he made me go through a gamut of tests. Everything came normal, luckily, all the colonoscopy, endoscopy, everything was, but with medication, with a course, the acidity settled down. But now I find in the last couple months, again, it has returned back big time, especially in the late evenings and night. I have, before I go to bed, I have like lot of pricking. It's not heart burn kind of a thing, but it is more like pricking in the throat, and then I start coughing. Uh, so I'm suffering from chronic IBS. I'm suffering from GERD, and unfortunately, about 3-4 months back, in November 2020, I managed to uh, hurt my knee very badly. I don't know how it happened. I have absolutely no clue, but the right knee, the soft tissues of the right knee had gotten damaged, and I had a very bad meniscus tear. So I'm recovering from that. I have to go through a lot of physiotherapy. Luckily, my physios have been really good, and they have somehow. I mean, although the doctor had scared me that I might have to go for a surgery because it's a full tear, but so far in the last 4.5 months, there is a lot of improvement. Like I can say that about 70% to 80%, 70% improvement is there in my pain and the pain range and the movements that I'm able to do. And but of course, still I'm not allowed to do a lot of things like even normal walking. I can only do all the exercises that they have taught me, and I go regularly for therapy. And with that, I'm managing, and then whatever moving around in the house. And because of Corona, obviously, it's not going out to work, so it's all work from home, and all that is happening. But yeah, so that has also resulted in a lot of late because the knee functionality and the knee muscle in the calf muscles have become weak in this period. So apparently my ankle is getting loaded big time, and so there is a lot of fluid collection there, which the therapist keeps on draining every now and then. I mean, whenever I go for a session, once a week she drains it. So that has just resulted in a lot of heel pain. The plantar. So, so a host of, I think I'm a host of disease, so to say. I feel so embarrassed to even talk about it, but that's what it is.
So two things. One is you've mentioned something that could be present right now, which is the pressure in the lower back when you speak about this. Is there pressure in the lower back right now?
Yes, lot.
Yeah. In fact, that is the energy of the IBS, by the way. So on a scale of 0 to 10, how much is the pressure in the lower back?
Right now it is, I can say about 4 or 5, but many times or most of the times it's much higher, like maybe 8, 9, 10, whatever. Right now, as I kept speaking to you, it's kind of not that bad.
Okay, so we'll stick to a 5. And if you remember what we spoke about yesterday, the I sees with the I am. So the I that you have described.
Wait, just give me a minute.
Yeah, sure.
I'm in a call or no? मेरे को कुछ निकालना था इसलिए.
Shall we resume, Chitra? Yellows?
Nidhu, I think she might have dropped.
Oh. Okay, let me do this anyway. Okay, so 1, Chitra, check your pressure now. Whenever you hear this call, I'll also ask you on the group. And one of the things that Chitra said about her I ams, about her I, is that I am a host of diseases. Now, you've got to catch your I ams. You've got to catch the I definitions that are not empowering you. So on behalf of Chitra and all of y'all as well, my darlings, look at the I and the I am definitions that are disempowering you. Just think about them or just say it out loud. Neelu, will you hold the space for Chitra and just say this particular sentence?
Yes.
Yeah. Say.
Can you just repeat that, please?
Sorry?
Can you repeat the sentence?
I am a host of diseases.
I am a host of diseases. Oh, that feels awful, Nidhu, even saying it.
Yeah, it's horrible. But this is the consciousness, right? This is the definition in the brain. Of course, it's horrible to say it, but she said it as one of the lies that have become the truth in her life. Obviously, this is not why we came. We did not come to be hosts of this, but for a while we may carry stuff. So, Neelu, now that you've said the sentence, everybody, you've thought of your I and I am disempowerment. Switch. Switched. Stubbornness. Switched. Want to hold on to these disempowering I ams. Switched. Switching. Switched. Neelu, what is the sentence now?
Actually, my head's throbbing, Nidhu. Just saying that, and then with this, my head's hurting.
And check.
Decided slightly.
And check again.
Oh, thank you, Gone.
Nice. Everything in the I am that was connected to this that became a trigger, removed, released, disabled, deactivated, disassembled, gone, all gone. Give me a I am for health, Neelu.
I am healthy.
Okay. Whatever is the new I am, add the word now and always to it.
I am healthy now and always.
I'm always healthy. I am healthy now and always. I am
I am
healthy
healthy
now.
now and always.
I'm healthier now and every day in every way. I'm healthier and wealthier. Wow. And on that note, my darlings, I wish you all a wonderful remaining Sunday. Please enjoy yourselves. Please relax. Catch me on the group. Ask me anything about the call or your eyes or your head or your I am definitions. And we will do everything possible with the decrees and with the holds to make sure that that heaviness gets removed and the light comes in. Always let the light in unless you are sleeping, in which case, switch it off. Big love, my darlings. Big hug. Namaste from India.